Hello guys, how are you? I hope you're doing good. Okay, this video we're gonna start learning about Google Sheets, what is Excel, right? But it's a version that is online. So you need a Gmail account, okay, to have access to this program. And then the first step you have to take is by clicking in your account. Um, you have to select in the datos y personalización. You have to go to preferencias generales, and then you can change the language, okay, because we're gonna use English language, obviously. Okay, so there are two ways to access to Google Sheets. If you are familiar with this, it shouldn't be any problem for you. But if not, if you are not familiar, now you're gonna learn how to access to this type of document. So you have two ways. By clicking this area, you can access going to Drive. In Drive, you have it's a kind of it's a cloud where you can save a lot of information, and you can create here different type of document. You can create a Google Docs, what is similar to Word. You can create a kind of a PowerPoint, but we're gonna use this Google Sheets. Okay, there is another way to access that is quicker, and it's going directly to Google Sheets. Okay, hojas de cálculo, Google Sheets, and then you access here. So if you already have some, you got a list here with all your sheets, and if not, you can create a new one by clicking here in blank. Okay, so if you're not familiar with this, it's very easy. We have every document has different cells, and every cell can be located with a letter and with a number. Okay, so this cell would be B4, this would be C3, so it's very easy. So first thing we have to do is give a name to our exercise, or to our Google Sheet. We can always change the name, we can rename, and once we have this, we have different options. The first advantage about this system is that you can use this from any computer. You can access to this file from a different computer, from your mobile phone, so you don't need a physical computer to save this information. It's in the cloud. Okay, or you can move it by clicking in this place. You can move it to wherever you want. Okay, so every sheet has 1000 rows, but it's quite a lot. Normally we won't need more. Okay, we have 1000, and letters we have 28 letters. We have as far as Z. So normally it's enough, but you can always add more rows if you need it. But normally we won't use it. Okay. In a book, because this in Excel they are called books, we have different sheets. Normally we use more than one. Adding sheets is very easy. We only have to click here, and then we have more sheets. And the option we can we can change, for example, the name. We can call, for example, this is in Spanish, so we can say hoja uno if we're gonna use it. Or you can change another one to hoja dos, and so more things you can do to identify different sheets is that you can change the color. Okay, you can select a different color for each one. So so when you have many different sheets, now we have only 3, but when you imagine that you have 10 or 12, it's very easy to get to a different sheet just by using the different colors. Okay, so once you have your information here, this is something we're gonna learn in next videos. There you have different ways to save your file. One is just by downloading your file. You can download it to your computer, and you can select to download it as a Microsoft Excel, OpenOffice, PDF, as a web page. So normally we will download it as a Microsoft Excel, so you can have it in your computer and you can do with it whatever you want. Okay, most commonly used way to save your file or is by sharing it. Okay, you can share it with other people, so you only have to type here the email addresses of the people you want to share this file with. So for example, if you want to share it with me, you have to use this address, okay, technolopicasso@gmail.com. So this way you can add a note, whatever. So just by clicking in send, you can send your file directly to this email address. Okay. Another way to send this information is by using email as attachment. Okay. So you have to select what type of file. You have to type again here the email address you want to send the file to, and normally you add a message. Okay, so in the first exercise I will tell you what to do, because I want you to practice with these 3 ways to save your file. So in the first exercise you will have to share it using this command. You will have to send it as an attached file by email, and you will have to download it to upload it in Edmodo. Okay, every time you create a file, you can use a different option. You can create a new one, you can open a file you already have, or you can import a different file you have, for example, in your computer. When you are creating different documents, sometimes you need to access to the version history. Imagine that you created a file and you made some changes and you made a mistake, and you need to recover what you did maybe a few steps before, 2 or 3 days ago. So here in the version history is a way for you to recover an old version of your file. Okay, so in next video we will learn how to create a document, how to work with formats, and how to work with the rows and columns. Okay, goodbye.